Jesus bid him to come. And Doug, it didn't matter how deep that ocean was in between him and Jesus. It didn't matter how loud that wind was. It didn't matter how high those waves was. Jesus said, come. I thought today Jesus said, come unto me. I believe that. All you that labor and are heavy laden. I don't got to be afraid. You know why? Because I'm pushing towards Jesus. I'm pushing towards Him. And whatever's in between Melissa, He'll just go ahead and take care of it. It may look scary, Brother James. It might sound scary. But He's on that other side of it. I just got to get to Him. He bids you to come. Bids me to come. He encourages us all to get closer to Him. I don't got to be afraid. I don't got to be afraid, Dusty. Oh, I know He's going to take care of me. It may look bad, it may be loud, but He's going to take care of me today. He's going to take care of me and you. Why? Because He told us to come. He told us to draw nigh to Him today. I thought, I don't got to be afraid. You know, walk out on the water and don't you be afraid. Amen. I don't got to be afraid today. You know why? Because I'm going towards Jesus. If I put my focus on something else, I might be afraid then. But I hope I'm focused on Jesus today. If you got your focus on Jesus today, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I started listening to that song, Stevie. I got to say, Peter, we know the story. Peter got out there and he got afraid. He began to sink a little bit, but I tell you who was out there to take care of him. Jesus was. Jesus was. He didn't have to be afraid though, Calvin. He didn't, Travis. He didn't have to be afraid. You know why? Because Jesus was out there. Jesus is out in the middle of the storm tonight. Jesus is out there. I'm so glad today. I don't got to be afraid. I don't got to be afraid. Let my flesh get in the way sometimes and I'm afraid. Yeah. Does doubt get down in here sometimes? Yeah. I'm flesh. I'm flesh. I'm a human being. That happens. I don't got to be. I don't got to be. I'm depending on this man Jesus. He'll take us all the way. All the way. He had to listen to him. He said, come. I feel like sometimes there's a thing. Jesus says, come. We say, oh, that's a mighty big storm in between me and you, Lord. That's a mighty big wave there. That's a loud wind that it'd take me over. But he said, He's on the other side. You don't got to be afraid. You don't got to be afraid. Fire down. Buckle down. Amen. I heard a message one time. Preacher said, buckle down and push forward. That's the only choice we got today. Is to buckle down and push forward.